Victoria. Hi, Victoria. There's her beautiful husband. And they have a story to tell you. Come on in. We'll close the door. This is our interpretation of a Moxell prison. So that's our interpretation of the toilet. And that's our styrofoam sink.
Is that the way it is?
And that's the way it is.
Wow.
So, and we try, right now it's about 100 degrees in here. We want to bring it up to 140. And it will be soon. It will. But, so this is how it is, Victoria, in there. Every single day, all summer long. So you wanted this is your dream come true.
Yeah.
so tell us a little bit about your experience.
Well, I've been incarcerated all my life, and this is pretty much how it is. This is how hot it is. Sometimes we have to put water on the floor to kind of like flood it out a little bit so that we can lay down. We used to put our fans kind of like where the toilet's at, because the toilet for some reason it stayed kind of cool, and it'll blow a little cool air, and we'll just lay down on the floor, and we'll just try to stay as cool as we can, because sometimes we'll have a heat stroke. Like sometimes like I would wake up and I would have to be like trying to get the officer's attention, and I'll be like, say, excuse me sir, is there any way that I can go take a cold shower, because I don't feel too good, I feel dizzy, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And he's like, yeah, sure thing. Well, it is out, he'll let me go take a cold shower downstairs. And then there was a point one time that I ended up almost fainting, and I had asked the officer that if I could please make a phone call, and he allowed me to do so. So I wanted to make a phone call, call my wife, and I told her that I want my dad was heat stroke or something's going on, I almost passed out. And she called medical, and when she called medical, the sergeant and the captain came, they kept they came and kept checking up on me. So I'm like, you feel good, I feel good right now. So they'll just take me on and put me in a passive rec yard so I can breathe a little better. And then when I felt better, I came back to the cell, to the same place that it is right here. This is how hot it is. A lot of people don't really actually understand how hot it is. We open the windows and it just don't nothing but cold, hot air. And when you put the fan on, it's good to have two fans, but it just don't nothing but hot air. So when you put them next to it, that's the best that you can do. And the water and the floor, it kind of helps a little bit. But,
So the unit where you were in, did they allow you to get wet your shirt and your underwear?
no, sometimes like, because you see, it just depends. Like in medium custody, there's not that many females that work, but they're short of staff so much that sometimes they do. And then when they do come down there, they'll see a person in their underwear where they're all wet, so it's kind of like white, so it's like kind of see-through. So she'll write them up a cold 20, and then they'll get a major case. They have to go to disciplinary, and they go to disciplinary, they'll lose their G3, and they'll go G4, and then if they're G4, because they got G3s and they got G4s, which is exactly the same thing as G4s, but G3s are the ones that are like SPDs that have like no prior disciplinaries at all, for like, they have to do 10 years in medium custody. That's kind of what I was, and they'll write you up. They'll give you a major case. When they give you a major case, you lose everything. You can lose your contact if you're G3. You lose your 95s. You'll be on restriction, and you'll be in the cell all day.
Wow.
So they won't let you come out to the day room, only like on Wednesdays.
Wow. So this is what you got him out of.
Yep.
This is what you happy?
I'm happy, and it was scary though, because you can't do nothing. It's out of your control. You know, if he didn't reach out to me, I would have never known that he was having a heat stroke. And then if the guys in there didn't like bang on the doors or whatever, the guards would have never came. So when I called down there, he called me and he scared the hell out of me. He was like, I can't breathe, and I was like, what the? And it was like, you could hear like he was gasping for air.
Oh my God.
And I called, and I'm like, y'all need to go check him now. And sometimes they think that they're joking. They're like, oh no, nothing's wrong with him. They have to literally see you dying on the floor or something, you know. So when they went to go check him, I was like with that anxiety, I guess. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like, did they check him? Is he okay? Is he alive?
Yeah.
I can't do nothing.
Yeah,
They could say, oh,
exactly.
we're gonna check, you know, but I don't know. So I stayed waiting like for a long time, you know, like I would say for like an hour till either somebody called me and said, oh, or text me, hey, my husband said your husband's okay. They checked him.
Oh, like
Or if he
that.
would finally call me back, I'm okay, babe, I'm in medical or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But can you imagine all that time just wondering, is he okay? Because there's a lot of people that died from heat stroke
Yes,
in there.
yes,
And you could be
yes.
a visitation and you'll see an ambulance coming and they're taking them.
Exactly.
And then if they have medical conditions, like
Right.
he was on 3 high blood pressure pills. So
What?
he should have not even been in the heat. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So it's like stressful with them too, but with us also because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and it's really tense for you, and you
Yeah.
did so good.
This is my old ID card.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So yeah, I did a lot of
You did a hell of a
a
lot.
lot of complaints.
You
to medical.
did. Everybody like, oh my gosh, you did it! We're so excited. We're happy for you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She got me
So
out.
yeah, he's good now. The only thing that we were working with was hepatitis C.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
he's getting that
Yeah.
cured,
Yeah.
and then that's it. We're good.
Man, congrats,
Yeah.
congrats, man. That
Yeah,
is
it's
a
fun.
major achievement.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring you through memory lane, but you know, that's this what we're fighting for,
Yeah.
and everything your wife was fighting for.
There's a lot of inmates in there that they have medical conditions, and they're I see them suffer all the time.
Yeah,
And sometimes, like when I have two fans and I see one that doesn't have any, and they have to wait till indigent because they don't. Not everybody goes to commissary, so not everybody has financial. Because not
Assistant,
everybody
yeah.
has family. So I'll just go ahead and limit one of my fans. So
Yeah.
and then see if I can get another one somehow. You know, if I go to commissary and see that I'll limit by another one, and just to help out like other inmates like that. So
Yeah.
it's, you know,
so if he has a nightmare tonight, hug him really tight because he's gonna. No, really, because this is flashbacks.
Yeah.
These are flashbacks. He might have a reaction to it, and you know I'm right. You know, so hug him tight and go, honey, love you, kissy, kissy. You know, because that's that. When my son came, when he was alive, and he came to a mock, the next day he had a seizure.
Wow.
The next day he had a seizure. So hold him
Yeah,
tight.
and it's bad if they don't have family support. There's nobody for them to call for help. You know what I mean? Like right now, we got a letter from one of his friends.
Yeah, John Manos, and he's going through the same situation right now, and he just because they got him like some of them they're like in stay, so they're in segregation, so they can't come out maybe just once an hour, and
Yeah.
that's it, and so he's stuck there, and
And he doesn't belong there.
No.
But it's because he needs AC. And
Wow.
then he's sick too. And it affects like their health.
It
even
does.
Worse.
Their liver, their lungs,
And
everything.
He said that
everything.
they're not giving them Ensure. I think he's supposed to drink Ensure because they can't. I don't know. They don't have it or what. But that's unfair to him too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just like making things worse. It makes them like agitated because
It does. It does. It does.
It's
So
a lot of
we
stuff.
have a couple of representatives that maybe shoved it on today, and they want to help with the heat bill. They really do, but they told us we don't hear the families. We don't hear them. So that's why please come and do.
Well, you see, I was gonna look for all my old reports.
Yeah.
I used to like write
I
everything
know.
down.
I
You know
know.
me.
I know. I
But it
know.
was just like that was the 2 times that he scared the heck out of me.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, and the thing is that we need people like you and your husband to, I mean, because believe it or not, you guys are an inspiration. You really are. This guy next door, what's his name, Mr. Brown, he was also incarcerated for many years in prison, and now he owns his own business, and he's a success. And I have a mother out there who's dying to talk to you because her son's going through so much. It's not even funny. And I told her, okay, I'll let you know when she gets here.
Yeah.
But these are the predicaments that I know that you guys can help so many people,
Yeah.
and you guys would be totally awesome, like heroes or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, can we go outside now?
yeah.
No, I wanted to see the
What?
spa.
The who?
The sauna.
The
For the
sun-
people that don't know what it is, I'm gonna tell you, go to Gold's Gym, go into the sauna and stay there all day. That's what it feels like. If you can do that, then you can survive prison life. If not, I feel sorry for you.
I know. Okay, turn it off. Okay, bye-bye. Okay.